Let me okay.
All right, welcome to quarter 3. Today we're looking at the top 10 greatest quarterbacks of all time. And you're up first, my boy.
Number 1.
Oh, start at your honorable mention.
Brock Purdy. Just kidding.
Oh my god.
Well, I did not put an honorable mention, but I will make one on the spot. Dan the Man Marino. Here's why. He's a true honorable mention. Mm-hmm. You have never won a Super Bowl, dude. So what? You're irrelevant. The goal of a quarterback is to lead your team to a Super Bowl. You can have all the statistics. You don't have a Super Bowl, you're not a top 10 quarterback of all time, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Anyways, number 10. This is the complete opposite of Dan Marino. Guy doesn't have the stats, but he's got the rings. Troy Aikman.
I feel like that's too low.
Really?
Yeah.
When I was looking up lists, of top 10 or top 20 all-time quarterbacks, he was at like 14.
Really?
So that was I was expecting that to be kind of a hot take. Mm-hmm. And let me preface this real quick before I keep going. I don't have a single Steelers quarterback on my list because they're all overrated. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No. Finish your what's the word? Sacrilegious list, and I'll give you the real top 10.
The Steelers quarterbacks are overrated.
Oh no.
Anyways, number 9, Drew Brees. I mean, he should have won an MVP. What did he have? Was it 3 in a row 5,000-yard seasons, or was it 4,000-yard seasons?
Yeah.
Either way.
He played incredible.
Something like that. Number 8, Brett Favre.
I don't have... No.
You don't have on your list?
Nope.
What has he got, 2 rings or 1 ring?
He's got 1.
1 ring? Mm-hmm. I think he's a dog. I think Drew Brees and Brett Favre could switch, possibly. Number 7, got my boy, Steve Young. I mean,
I would put him just out.
Think of it like this: if Steve Young didn't get interrupted by Joe Montana, he would have a couple more rings.
He was his backup. He was Montana's backup.
Yeah, exactly.
You're saying Joe Montana interrupted? That's an egregious take.
No,
even
it's
from
not.
A Niners fan. No, Montana was the dude.
No, Montana was the dude for sure. But I think if Steve Young would have took that team, he could have had not more rings than Montana. He could have had a better legacy if it weren't for Joe Montana not being there. So if Joe Montana wasn't there and he was able to start in those earlier Super Bowls.
I don't know enough about the Niners franchise history to know if that's a good take or a horrible take, but to me it sounds like a horrible take.
Well, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Well, I just think because he has 2 rings, but one of the rings doesn't really count because he wasn't the starting quarterback.
Yeah. But
I think he could have. I think it's possible he could have got the 2 rings as starting quarterback.
Okay.
So, and that would help him out a lot more. Anyways, number 6, John Elway. Kind of just a chill dude. How many rings he's got? 2 rings?
2.
2 rings.
Mm-hmm.
That gets you almost in the top 5. Except for 1 if you want to be the 5, which is Aaron Rodgers. And interestingly enough, let me say my number 4 real quick. My number 4 is Patrick Mahomes. Okay? There's a world where Aaron Rodgers goes over Mahomes this year. I think it's possible that Rodgers wins a ring. If he wins a ring somehow, he's over Mahomes. Rodgers got the MVPs.
Mahomes has an MVP too, doesn't he?
I think he's got 1, but...
And Mahomes still probably has another decade of career to go.
Well, yeah, but you can't, predict what's happening. It's right now. Because, okay, Patrick Mahomes has 3 rings, 1 MVP. Aaron Rodgers has 1 ring, 4 MVPs. So what do you value more? I put Mahomes...
Super Bowls.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I put Mahomes at the 4.
Yeah.
Number 3, Peyton Manning. Or, as some people call him, Painting Manning.
The sheriff.
Gotta love that one. Number 2, my boy, Joe Montana. Gotta wear the jersey today of Joe Montana. And number 1, I mean, if he's not your number 1, your whole list is invalid. Tom Brady. So.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate summation.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
On your list.
I like what you did with yours. You see, I kind of focused more on Super Bowl winning quarterbacks for mine. I could do a laundry list of honorable mentions, and it would probably be about 10 quarterbacks because they have won 1 Super Bowl and some have won multiple. But I generally think my honorable mention has to be the same as yours, Dan Marino. Great quarterback, was the record setter at the time. Unfortunately, never won the big game, and that's always going to be a blemish on his career. But he is still a Hall of Famer, and is still definitely one of the GOATs.
The problem I have with him is, did he play with plumbers? And I say that a lot in basketball. Like, Michael Jordan played with plumbers, is what people will say. Like, they weren't even in the same capacity.
Marino was very similar to, like, the young Tom Brady, where it was a bunch of no-name receivers. Not big receivers that you didn't really know, but he got the ball around and made it something out of it. So.
Yeah.
Number 10, this is an active quarterback in the league, and I honestly think that they'll probably win another Super Bowl, maybe 2 more before they retire. I got Matthew Stafford at number 10.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's got the potential to maybe crack the top 10 list. I don't know if he's a top 15 quarterback all time, though.
I think he is. And then number 9, I got Drew Brees.
Drew Brees.
Yeah, the great Super Bowl win they had, and like you said, the 3 years with like 4,000 to 5,000 yards is insane.
Mm-hmm.
He was definitely... I think he was underrated at the time he was playing.
Yeah, especially when there was elite quarterbacks back then. You think about Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning. Like those are a lot of the Eli. Yeah, Eli Manning. I don't think he's gonna make the list at this point.
Eli Manning is number 8. 2 Super Bowl wins.
Yeah,
both against the Patriots.
I looked at it at Eli Manning. My problem is that I just don't think those wins are all he has in his career.
There's Super Bowl championship wins.
No, they definitely are a lot. And at the same time, is it him or is it the team around him?
I think it was a little bit of both, but it was between him and Ben Roethlisberger, and I think Eli Manning is a lot better than Ben Roethlisberger.
And where'd you put Ben Roethlisberger?
He's not on the list.
Wow. I thought you were going to put...
He would be in the honorable mentions.
This is going to sound crazy, because Ben Roethlisberger is a future Hall of Famer, right?
I think he should be eligible either this year or next year.
Probably one of the most overrated players of all time. Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, well, he was one of those big quarterbacks that was kind of mobile, so it made him look a lot better. Like, he is basically the Josh Allen of his time, in a way.
Yeah, but Josh Allen would... Ben Roethlisberger, in my opinion, is... like one of the worst quarterbacks of all time. Like not of all time, but just in the sense of like, oh, he's got these 2 rings. Look at what's the head coach for the Steelers name? Tomlin. Tomlin took Kenny Pickett to a winning record. He's taken Tom Brady to a winning record. He's the most overrated.
Tom Brady?
Or not Tom Brady. Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
Yeah. I was really glad he's not on your list.
Number 7, John Elway.
Okay.
Pretty similar to yours.
Yeah, pretty similar.
He was great.
At my 6.
And the person right above him is Peyton Manning at number 6.
Are you a Colts fan?
I am, but he also played part of his career as a Denver Bronco. He got me to 2 Super Bowls, got me 1, and then for Denver, got him to 2 and got him 1. So he's been to 4 Super Bowls, but it is 2-2.
There's no way. In my opinion, I'm so interested to see who you have at your 2nd and 3rd. But, yeah. Who are we talking about? Peyton Manning is definitely a top 3 quarterback of all time. I think the 1, 2, and 3 rattle off the tongue.
The only reason I put him out of the top 5 is because I hate to admit it, but I have to be honest. It's because Patrick Mahomes, for his age, is playing better and is my number 5th, and he also has 1 more Super Bowl ring than Peyton does.
So you're going to have to put a guy in your top 5 that's not on my list.
Yep. Number 4, you had him too low, Troy Aikman.
Oh, I did have Troy Aikman on my 10.
Yeah, you had him too low, I think.
I don't think so.
I think he's a much better quarterback than Manning and Mahomes.
He has 3 rings. And you did it way too much based on rings.
He also retired super early, too. Like, he only played, 11 seasons.
He had great guys around him.
That is true. That is a good point. But still, though, he played great and he won 3 Super Bowls.
When you look at the statistics season by season, he was your average Joe.
Well, imagine if he would have played 20 years. He probably would have put more Super Bowls in the case and probably would have done a lot more. But he retired very early.
Yeah, you can say that about almost any quarterback.
Well, that's true, but that's where I have him at. Number 3, the blonde bomber, Terry Bradshaw. 4-time Super Bowl winning champ for the Steelers. Now, I know what you might say, that he didn't have the great yards or all the touchdowns, but when it came to being a player that could win Super Bowls, He won Super Bowls.
He won 4 Super
He
Bowls?
won 4 Super Bowls.
As a player?
As a quarterback.
No way.
He won 4.
Okay, keep going.
And then number 2, we have the same 1 and 2. Joe Montana is number 2. If you don't have Joe Montana being number 2, then you don't belong listing quarterbacks. And number 1, obviously, the only guy who ever do it, 7 Super Bowl champions, 2 different teams, beating every team in the league, Tom Brady.
Yeah. I'm still dumbfounded. He did win 4 Super Bowls.
Mm-hmm.
But, he played in, 1802.
No, he did not.
Yes, he
Football
did.
wasn't even a sport in 1802.
1974 to 1979 was when the Super Bowl
Yeah.
won.
The 70s was the era of the Steelers and the Cowboys.
I mean, I didn't know he had 4. That makes him, what, the second most Super Bowls as a quarterback? Wow.
Him and Montana both have 4. Brady has 7.
Okay.
So if we're going by that measurement, then Brady is better than is as good as the 2 of them combined.
I'm gonna have to do some research on my boy Terry Bradshaw.
Yeah, he's won 4. He was great.
Yeah, with plumbers.
And I don't think the Steelers have ever gotten a quarterback as good as him. You could make the argument for Roethlisberger, but I think that his big thing was the mobility, and he had a great team around him. And
was he a starter in all 4 of the Super Bowls?
Yeah.
Dang. Okay.
But yeah, that's our top 10 greatest quarterbacks of all time. Please let us know your greatest quarterbacks of all time down in the comment section below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.